this one is Weekend Edition. It's 4% alcohol. And Corey, tell us a little bit about the grains that go into this one.
So this is a wheat beer. This is 50% wheat. And then I add in some specialty grains, kind of, add some flavors and stuff. And then most of it's just wheat and base malt.
All right, whole lot of wheat we're going to enjoy. All right, so because of this is at a brewery, you can hear the phone ringing in the background. They shut it down strictly for us to film this show, so we really appreciate you guys doing this for us.
Yeah, absolutely. And I appreciate the great tour. If you guys haven't watched the beginning of the episode, make sure to rewind and check out the great tour of this great establishment and brewery.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome. Here in Collinsville.
So we're getting into the first one, which is the first pour closest to us, and this is the Weekend Edition. And let's go ahead and we're not going to do the pour on this one because all their beers are freshly on the tap.
Fresh off the tap.
So it's kind of hard to judge the pour because the pour is going to be different per the bartender of how great they are at pouring. So we're not going to judge on the pour tonight. For this episode, but we are going to start with the smell.
Yes.
So let's get into the smell, everybody.
All right. Brewmaster, you go first.
Yep,
What
go
do
ahead.
you smell?
It smells like wheat. So a lot of the flavor that you're actually going to get from this and smells are coming from the wheat, as well as we use a wheat yeast, so it ferments a specific way with that yeast strain.
Interesting.
So that's where a lot of the smells and tastes come from.
So I'm getting a very subtle smell. It's not like harsh on the nostril. It's not like slapping my nostril like some of those IPAs and the stronger alcohol content beers. Yeah. This is real subtle.
Yeah, it's a very, very clean, light wheat taste. And I would rate this right in the middle of the road. I'm going to give this a 3.
You're going to give it a 3?
It's not too strong, and it's not bad. So I'm going to give this one a 3.
I think with how subtle it is and it's not slapping me in the face in a bad way or a positive way, I'm going to be meeting you right there in the middle as well. And what would the brewmaster give it? What would you?
Well, I personally don't like wheats, so this is not my thing. But
so you're going to give it like a 2? Are you a 2?
It's difficult
on the smell. You're not a fan. Not a fan of the wheat.
Right, but so my personal taste that doesn't matter because for me, I have to be able to make it all true to style.
Yeah, and it's for a variety of folks. When you're in his position, you can't just think about self. You got to think about we. Like, what does the community and, how do you base that? Is it where it's like a survey, or do you look into the statistics of what people in the area generally are drinking, and you kind of, put your own spin on certain styles of wheat ales and stuff like that?
Yeah, so what I like to do is I try to throw myself into certain ones and obviously put out ones that I like, but I'm also going to kind of pay attention to which ones are trending. I'm going to try to do beers for the season. Obviously, I don't want to do a whole bunch of stouts in the middle of somewhere.
Right.
No one's drinking it, but definitely I talk to the bartenders a lot because then I can hear, we've got a lot of people asking for this, a lot of people asking for sours. So
I think that's a great way of marketing and
very
trying
smart.
to figure out exactly which brew that he needs to put on the recipe menu.
Yeah. All right.
So let's get into
the taste and aftertaste. This is the best part right here.
The taste and the aftertaste, buddy.
Yeah. You already started.
I did.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm
making the mess.
Real bad about it. Gotta drink it right away.
You know what, Yachty? I'm going to go first on this one.
Well, he's adjusting the microphone. Look out.
I like wheat beers. And the reason why is, the wheats that I actually like and enjoy, and correct me if I'm wrong because I'm not like a brew master or anything like that, but like the Hefeweizens and stuff like that, they're like wheaty. And this kind of reminds me, it takes me back to some of the German Hefeweizens and wheat beers that I've tried.
Yeah.
So I'm going to congratulate you on this particular one because it's very, very clean and crisp.
Yeah, this
crisp
is pretty
and
good.
Clean. So me personally, Yachty, I'm going to give the Brewmaster on this one, on the Weekend Edition, a 4.
A 4.
What about you, Yadi?
I can't give it a 4 because, like, it's good, but it's middle of the road. You please a lot of people with it. Just keeping it simple. That's what I see that's why I taste. Now, I'm sure there's something in the lineup that's like, oh, you want the best of this? Here it is.
Like for me, I like the initial taste, and the aftertaste is what gets me. It makes me want to have another.
Yeah, it's really good.
Like, it's not one of those beers that
wheat beer.
I would get served and be like, man, I'm a one and done. What else is on the menu? Like, if I was the first, this is my first time at the old Herald, and I came up to the bar and I was like, man, I kind of like wheat beers, and people, like they reference the Hefeweizens and stuff, and they gave me this. I would be more reluctant. I would probably try others, but like that would probably be like if I initially got served that, I would probably drink another one.
I would drink another one for sure.
Before I would go to the next lineup. So
this is a light beer. Something.
So what do you give it, man?
This is like a fancy version of Bud Light, in my eyes. It's chill, but the thing. Oh, see, you didn't like that.
Bud Light is a rice beer. It's a rice beer.
Not even the same type of beer. See, shows you how much I know. So I would give it. I'm gonna give it a 3.
You're gonna give it a 3?
Give it right down the middle. But I do want to say that there isn't a bitter aftertaste, which is
it's pleasant. So I mean, I know you're not a wheat fan, even though that you brew this. What would you actually give it? This damn microphone's getting my nerves.
Oh no!
Let's tighten it up. Where are you gonna give it?
I mean, so what we try to do with this is we try to make something that's similar to like a Blue Moon. Because we have a lot of people asking that, Blue Moon drinkers. So
I'm one of them.
It's
a
lot of people ask for that wheat.
But like, to me, it doesn't give me a Blue Moon taste. It gives me more of a Hefeweizen.
Right.
It does,
so
yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think you killed it.
That wheat.
That's why I gave you 4.
Strain kind of comes in. It's not the same kind of strain that they would use for Blue Moon. And then I have different kind of botanicals that are in there. It's like the orange peel, lemon peel, coriander, stuff like that. But as far as wheats, I honestly really do not like Blue Moon.
Yeah.
I know you like Blue Moon, but I don't.
I had my Blue Moon phase. I had my Blue Moon phase until and I think what killed my Blue Moon phase was when I actually stepped in and experienced real Hefeweizens from Germany. Like it like made me think and then I looked at the Blue Moon, and it was like a Belgium ale or something like
Belgian
that.
wit, yep.
Well, it's like, I'm gonna stick to the Hefeweizens. And then I went on a Hefeweizen kick for a minute. But congratulations on this particular recipe. I would recommend it if you come in first time and you want to try something subtle that's not gonna slap your palate. That would be a very first good choice, I think.
I would get another one of those.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Maybe we should do that for these. Instead of referring it to a friend, would you get another drink of that?
Yeah, we could do that. Or would you refer that to a person that's first coming in for their first time here at the brewery?
Oh, yeah. Because
I would definitely.
I think it's right in the middle of the road. It's not too much. It's not too crazy for someone who's into hops. You won't get that with that beer. If you're a wheat guy, you could drink that very easily and love it.